Hey there guys, and welcome to Assetto Corsa Competizione. I'm not too sure exactly how to pronounce that. I'm sure I pretty much butchered it. But this game is very much early access. As you can see, there's not really a lot here. Now, at this point in time, I'm using the Oculus Debug tool because actually, instead of VR mode on this game, for some reason you can't see the menu screen on display. Bit odd, but yeah, there's a bit of shimmering. I'm trying my best not to move. There's a lot of shimmering on the sides anytime I move my head. When I actually switch into the gameplay though, I'm just going to switch into the standard display screen of the game to avoid that. Yeah, I can see it's it's not looking too clever, but we're gonna have a quick look at it. It's very early access. There's not really a lot to choose from at this time. There's not many cars. I think there's only 2 tracks, and there's some weather conditions that you can choose from, but they still need work, a lot of work. So let's have a look at some of the game modes. So here we got quick race, we got sprint race weekend, so you get the full fledged thing. So you got your practices, your qualifying, and your actual race. You got practice where it's just you on your own on the track, and you've got hot lap as well, so you're trying to set the fastest lap times. Hot lap, super pole. I'm not too sure exactly what the script is with that one. I'm assuming it's a similar thing where you're having to try and set the fastest lap, but you can actually transition day to night at whatever selection you choose there. Hot stint, yeah. Again, I'm not too sure, so it's juddering. So hot stint as opposed to hot lap, the hot stint game mode urges the player to be able to do consistent lap times in addition to being fast in a single lap. Alright, so I think I understand that. It's about consistency all the way throughout. And then you got your quick race. So got day, night, cycle, so actually total race length will be 10 minutes. I'm going to set the day night, so 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes night, just to see how we go. I'm going to start at the back of the grid, I think, see how we go. Opponent numbers 16, opponent skill 80, and opponent aggressiveness 80. I'm going to leave them at default. Okay, so having a look at the circuits, we've got Misano World Circuit, and we have the Nürburgring, Germany. Yes, so it's only 2 tracks really. They're not particularly long tracks. They're not the biggest tracks, but yeah, that'll change in time without a doubt. So I think what I'll do is probably start off with Misano World Circuit. We've got a couple of cars to choose from, so let's see. We've got the Bentley Continental GT3, the Lamborghini Hurricane GT3. Yeah, that's essentially it. It's just the 2 cars to choose from. I think what we'll do is we'll go for the Lamborghini Hurricane, or Huracan. Okay, now I'm going to start the session, but before I do that, I'm going to switch back to the games on screen output, because yeah, we don't want to be seeing all the shimmering in game. So yeah, I'll see you in a rolling more, guys. Okay, so here we are. You're not going to actually see the display I see on screen. I'm seeing the grid line up as we're hovering over the track and looking at all the driving cars, the racers. Now coming to the setup. In fact, actually I'll do a quick switch so you can actually see what it is I'm looking at here again. Okay, so here we are. You can just see it now, trying to ignore all the shimmering. So yeah, we've got the options here, the start race, we've got the setup, so you can set up your car. This is quite a technical part of it. To be honest with you, I'm not great at setting up vehicles. I prefer to stick to default. We've got the options to set video, sound, assists. So I've got my gears on manual, automatic clutch, automatic engine start. I've really at this point, I'm not going to be wanting to mess around with buttons and all that. Stability level control off. Ideal line, I'm going to leave that visible because I'm not totally familiar with the track. So yeah, I'm going to leave that on. Okay, we've got heads-up display options, so we can display the circuit map, gear speed. I've got it set to miles per hour because I'm British Beef UK person. Tyres, all these features. Yeah, you've got lots of different settings that you can tweak there. Okay, controls you can't access on while you're in the game. That's something you have to actually manage before you come into starting your race. And also, if you're a VR person, it's better off if you do it just on the pancake screen first before launching into VR, because it can be problematic. There is no internet feature, there is no online feature at the moment, so that's something we're going to have to wait on. Okay, and then we have quit. I'm assuming you will be able to adjust the weather at some point in game, but at the moment we're keeping it clear. Right, that said, we're going to switch back to the game's display, and we're going to get on with the race. Okay, so here we go. We're going to be starting from the back of the grid. New enough?
All right, remember, the race is on.
We haven't got the driver models in the game yet. Okay, so engine started. Got to hold my position at the moment until we get the green light. Can't do any overtaking just yet. Here we go. Got the green light. This guy. Oh. Hard on the brake. Oh, rear end was just out a little bit there. Oh, give the guy a little bit of a nudge. Brake, brake, brake. Try and get in the middle. Ugh. I'll open up the tap a bit. Ugh. Wheel really fighting me. Trying to find a space. This guy's all over the place. Ooh. They are really being defensive. This guy going. I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm not confident it's trying to overtake him at that point. back off a little bit there.
Your fastest lap so far.
Okay, if I can keep up this pacing, I'll be should be able to push first. Oh, hard on the brake, inside. Oh, getting a little bit no shot from the rear there. That guy about to cut me off then. Really don't feel confident on this bend going out completely flat out.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Keep feeling that I'm going to lose grip. Go, open the tap again. Wheel really fighting me. Easing off the accelerator there. Brake, brake, brake. Gear down to 3. Down to 1. Off a little bit here, you could easily get thrown off the track there. Mindful not to get too aggressive. Holding my own at the moment. Doing fine. Smooth coming out of that. Ease off the accelerator, back on the brake. Down to second. Open up the taps again. Still in third. First and second in view. Well, second at least. Oh, going a little bit harsh in that cut bend. Need to push a little bit more to try and catch second. But trying to be mindful not to go too hard at it. Could cost me dearly. Going a bit too harsh into that bend again. Come on. Can only be a couple of seconds behind second. Yeah, it's now or never. Ooh. Feel I was losing the grip there. Get second. Okay, so end up finishing in third. Respectable position. Whew. Yeah. There's a lot of work to be done yet. They've got quite a steep price tag on it for what there is at the moment, £20. But I suppose you're buying into what will be in the future, and we know that these guys can deliver. The original Assetto Corsa is really good, so this one can only get better. But yeah, whether you choose to buy it or not, I mean, that's up to you. Just understand that it's very minimal on features at the moment, and tracks and cars, only 2 tracks, 2 cars. Yeah, so just, I don't know. But anyway, smash that like button if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. And yeah, why not ring that little bell to be notified of future content. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.